Ontario police say they have broken up a human trafficking operation that forced 43 Mexican immigrants to work for very little pay. Arthi Pohl joins me now with the details on this. What are we learning?
So what we know is that there were multiple agencies who were involved in this particular investigation and in the rescue of these 43 victims of what they're calling labor human trafficking. So there was the Ontario Provincial Police, as well as Barrie Police Service and Canada Border Services Agency as well. And they announced more details on this rescue that they conducted last week, and they held this press conference today to outline some more of the details of what they've learned. They said essentially that there were 43 victims, that these were all mainly men between the ages of 20 to 46 years old who came under false pretenses to Canada, who were told that they would be getting proper employment, that they would be furthering their education, that they would be on a track to get permanent residency even within Canada. And that's not what happened once they arrived here, and that they likely paid large sums of money in order to try and make this all happen. Here's what some of the authorities had to say today.
We believe the victims, the majority of whom were males, paid the traffickers large sums of money to leave their home country. The victims were transported daily at a given time to work as cleaners at a hotel and vacation properties located in central and eastern Ontario. They were charged a series of fees for lodging, transportation, to and from work, and many other fees along the way.
And essentially, their wages were then managed by the people, the individuals who police say brought them here under those sort of false pretenses and misled them. Sometimes the wages would add up to about $50 in a week. Now, police released some images of the sort of living conditions that these men were staying in. They say that essentially they were mattresses on the floor, crates. These were the sorts of conditions that these 43 victims were staying in parts of Ontario. And they say that they were being exploited, police say, working for different resorts in Ontario as well. And obviously they say that these organizations had no idea that this cleaning company was exploiting these workers, Jennifer.
And Arthi, what about the people who are responsible for bringing these laborers to Canada in the first place?
Well, police are saying right now that the investigation is ongoing, that they know where these people are, but no criminal charges have been laid. And they say it was just last week that they started to execute some search warrants. And we'll bring up some of the numbers that they shared with us. They said that they had 12 search warrants that were carried out in the Barrie, Ontario and Wasaga Beach area. 6 of those were in residential properties, 6 were within vehicles, and they say it involved more than 250 police officers in order to conduct this entire operation and rescue these 43 individuals who were given medical treatment and now also have lodging, and they do have legitimate employment now. Jennifer.
Thanks, Arthi.
You're welcome.